Ooh, this is a great view of Clear Lake.
In the Mendocino National Forest, you pick a dirt road and you head down it. And you park the bikes, and there's a fire ring. Standing, and then I was not standing anymore.
Anti-planning.
Anti-planning. Hashtag no plan. We're in Lassen National Volcanic Monument, and it is just outstandingly beautiful. Nathan scrubs it and wiggles me all around. I would say that today exemplifies the idea that it is not about the destination, it is about the journey. It's the morning of day 7.
Yes, it is.
That's all I got. Let's see. It is the morning of day 7, and Nathan says he didn't sleep perfect. I slept really well, I think. I did hear there's some like dog kid stuff going on here last night. It'd be funny, there'd be one dog barking and then another dog.
We rolled into camp, I think it was right at dusk, and I was like, I hate campgrounds, but we don't really have any time to like find a primitive camping site or dispersed campings.
Today we are headed to, bless you, the Featherbed Inn in Quincy. We're going to meet up with some more folks and maybe talk to you there. I think it's going to be a short riding day. It's only a couple, 3 hours down to where we're headed.
Saying goodbye to this beautiful place. It's a nice campground. Wish people were a little bit more quiet, but you know, that's campgrounds for you.
We had a nice, long, extended brunch at McDonald's, and now we're going to get gas for the bikes, and we ran into it while we were getting oil. It was like, oh, don't follow Google Maps. I'll tell you the way to get there. So we're going to go on the Random Guy at Napa Auto Parts adventure tour to get to Quincy. I have a couple of street names and a couple of things to look for, and that's it.
Yeah, we're not real sure how this is going to work out because he sort of rattled off a bunch of roads and intersections and towns. I don't know if we have all the directions right, but I'm sure we'll take you along the way and see how lost we get together.
Video to get pictures too. This is great.
This is really unique. This is just like a landscape supply place, but they've got all these just random metal sculptures out here. It's like a wiener dog over there, and
there's a flying pig.
Is it a bunny and an ant? And
oh my gosh, that's so cool. There's a spaceship over there I missed too.
Having the time to stop here and check out sites like this is really fun. Don't you agree?
I agree. It's just really fun. I'm so glad you spotted it. I was just looking at the road. There's a pterodactyl.
Living sculpture of a bug flying.
Yeah, or could it be Herbie? Did Herbie fly? I can't remember.
Yeah, it doesn't look much like Herbie. That's cool. Did you see the cricket?
Ah, super cool. It reminds me of James and the Giant Peach.
Which one's your favorite, Chris?
I like the cricket the best. Well, no, actually, I really like the rock guy up front. That's probably my favorite.
Let's have you do the rock pose. That's awesome.
You gotta get a picture too. He's my friend.
Guess what, Chris? That rocks.
Getting braver and braver in our dual sport adventures, because we used to like to map things out or follow a GPS, and then I had my Google line that we did earlier this trip where we knew it would go through, but we weren't sure if there was snow or gates. And this one is literally the type of directions where you go right at the red barn, and we're like, okay, bring it, we can figure out whatever happens. And here we are in this beautiful place.
You know what that tells me?
What that tells you?
We're relaxing into our vacation.
Ah.
That makes sense.
Even just you saying that made me feel relaxed. Yeah.
We're just not worried about time anymore.
Amazing.
I love that part of vacationing.
You too. And you get to discover all sorts of good stuff that way.
Well, we're about to hit the highway, and we just want to say thank you to the random guy at Napa for giving us this Napa Discovery route. It's just scenic and beautiful. Started out awesome, and it's been just fun gravel road backcountry riding.
Yeah, it was a perfect discovery route to get us down to where we're headed.
Yeah, this is a lot better than, well, I don't know about a lot better, because the highways out here are pretty curvy, but it was better.
It was better. It's good to get off-road and be away from people and cars.
So we found the Quincy Featherbed Inn, which is where we're staying today. And the funny part of that is the sign is so small that Google said it was here, but we didn't notice that it was here until we were like right on top of it. And Chris is like, yeah, it's right here, silly. So apparently I'm the silly one today. But it's a beautiful little, I think it's a bed and breakfast or something.
I'll back up and let you see it.
Yeah, love these columns, and the quartz rock when we were riding in was really fun. So we're in the Bartlett room here in the Quincy Featherbed Inn, which is beautiful. We're kind of on this like rooftop terrace thing with this cute table and one of these mini rooms. And when you walk in, kind of like a cute little hotel room. Okay, it's been quite the day. We got into town and about 3 o'clock we checked into our hotel at the very first opportunity that we could because we were both pretty stinky and ready for a shower. And what do we do after that, Chris?
After a nice long soak in the tub, we went out and explored the little town of Quincy and went to a brewery and had a really good dinner. Then we walked over to a wine bar where there was live music, and that was just so much fun. And so now we're just ready to kind of wrap up our trip. We're in this super comfy bed. It's a big contrast to what we've been doing, but it reminds me back to our first honeymoon when we had that really luxurious hotel in Julian, California.
Well, we were taking the long way home, and somewhere out in the middle of nowhere, my rear wheel bearing decided to leave the party. Chris swooped in and saved the day by finding a U-Haul truck, rented it, and we made our 400-mile journey home through the night. At least it waited till the end of the trip to decide to brake.
Often when we head out on an adventure, we have a fairly good plan of what we are doing. This trip was about surrender. Maya did an amazing job of planning and leading us through some of her favorite places, and from there, we simply allowed the people in our path to choose our way. It was a reminder that for me, sometimes the best plan is no plan, and motorcycle serendipity can lead the way.
This trip was all about exploring on motorcycles and spending time with friends along the way. The right company makes any experience worth having, and I was so grateful for great friends. It was also nice to build in time for Chris and I to have our own #NoPlan adventures in there too, which were amazingly spontaneous and fun. It sure felt like we took you all along with us for this adventure, and that's the best part about sharing these videos with you. Let me know in the comments below where you'd like to visit from the places we went on this trip, or any other place you've been thinking about visiting. Thank you for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next ride.